Diamond Storm is going to double connect, pick up the KO Kyogre, and can we get a +2 defense? Whew, we finally got it after what, like 6 times? After the 3rd game, we finally get a 1+2 in defense, man. That's insane. What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC double battles. And today, we've got a Diamond Storm DIANCIE alongside a HAL Zacian. A huge shout out to the boy Jay Jingles for creating the team and putting it out there to Ren's code. Really appreciate it. I'll be linking his channel down below in the description. Make sure to check him out and support my boy. Now, today, we've got DIANCIE here as our feature restricted mythical, which is a very versatile Pokemon. I say that because this thing is a very bulky Pokemon that can serve as a supportive role, but at the same time, it can do a very surprising amount of good damage. It's got the leftovers as its item and is rocking its signature move Diamond Storm, which has a 50% chance of boosting its own defense by 2 stages, which will boost the damage output of its other damaging move, which is Body Press. So if DIANCIE goes for a Diamond Storm, gets that +2 in defense from the Diamond Storm, it will allow Body Press to do even more damage. So while dealing damage to the opposing side with Diamond Storm, this thing is setting itself up to be a bulky Pokemon that's going to be hard to get rid of, and at the same time be a really good Body Press user and just do some crazy amount of damage. It's also got Trick Room and Protect. Trick Room because it's a really slow Pokemon, has like a base 50 speed, I think, and yeah, it's just a really slow Pokemon. It's going to move last when compared to everybody else, but if we set up Trick Room, we're going to move first and do really good damage. Now on the scene, we have many ways of further boosting DIANCIE's attack and defensive stats. We've got the Zacian with HAL, which will boost the attack stat of both DIANCIE and Zacian, and at the same time we have an Annihilate here with the Final Gambit and the Joy Scarf with Coaching and Final Gambit. Coaching is going to be able to raise DIANCIE's attack and defense stat by 1 stage each time, allowing Diamond Storm and Body Press to both do a lot more damage. And then Final Gambit just to get rid of any potential threats or just potentially safely set up Trick Room with the DIANCIE. Now the rest of the squad is going to consist of Rillaboom, Heartflame, Ogerpon, and Hisuian Samurai. Not really going to speak much about them. Pretty standard stuff. The Hisuian Samurai with Sharpness and the Clear Amulet. Going to be a really good answer for Shadow Riders or Ice Riders. And besides that, you got Rillaboom for terrain control, and you have Ogerpon with Grass Glide as well, just in case we go up against opposing Final Gambit Annihilate, so we can chip their HP down so that Final Gambit won't do as much damage onto my side. So that is the squad. Super excited to use DIANCIE with Diamond Storm and Body Press and see what this thing can do. So let's get right to these battles with Diamond Storm, DIANCIE, and HAL Zacian and try to get some dubs. All right, we got a battle against Violet, and they've got Crowdon and Rhydon with Walking Awake, Iron Leaves, Incineroar, and the Farigiraf. So definitely a pretty rough squad to go up against here. The Rock and Fairy typing on DIANCIE is actually really nice here. We take neutral from from fighting, sorry. We take neutral from the fighting, we resist the fire, we're immune to the dragon, take neutral from electric, so not bad at all. The intimidate from the Incineroar could be kind of rough. Maybe in that sense I could go Coaching. I might just go into these 4 here. Idea is go for maybe a potential Final Gambit with the Annihilate. Swap out my, bring in my Rillaboom, get terrain control, and start going for some Snarls to lower the special attack stat of the opposing side. And go from there. And it is going to be Miraidon and Iron Leaves, okay. So I could also just swap into... I could potentially just swap into Rillaboom here. This thing's speed's gonna heighten. Oh, Diamond Storm is a double hitting move? I did not know that. I did not know that. So let's just do this. Let's try to U-turn. I think we should outspeed. We don't outspeed, actually. Do we survive the side blade? No. Wow. I did not expect this Iron Leaf to outspeed like that. I think that might be bye-bye DIANCIE then. Bolt switch, okay. DIANCIE survives, but that is pretty rough because now you're in a really rough position here. We are in a really rough position here. Farigiraf's gonna fly. Diamond Storm's gonna launch. Do decent chip. Can we get the defensive boost? No. But we are gonna get some leftovers HP here. So I think now we just maybe protect and bring out my Rillaboom here. Or I could go for Zacian Howl. Are they really threatening my Zacian here? They have Iron Leaves, which is... it has fighting moves, I know that. Let's go Rilla. They could also be rocking Mega Horn on the Iron Leaves here. That's another another potential here. I think I'm just gonna go safely for a Trick Room now. And launch a knockoff into the Iron Leaves here. They do have the Mega Horn, and of course they land it. And my Rillaboom survives. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we survived that. Knockoff's gonna fly. This should pick up the KO on the Leaves. Yep, let's go. Thank the Lord for Rillaboom. Oh my goodness. Landing the Mega Horn and doing that much damage is insane. Don't cancel out my Trick Room. No, they go for Psychic. Okay. Can we soak with Diancie? Nice, we do. So we get off Trick Room. I could look to protect this turn with Diancie just to get some more HP recovery back. Because we are sitting rather low on HP here. I also might want to swap out Rillaboom so we can get some terrain control going. Yeah, Mariah's going to fly back out here. I could protect here, and I don't have U-turn. Could go for Snarl. Snarl wouldn't be that bad. What's Zacian's speed at? Ooh, it's max. Let's protect and let's go for Snarl, I think. Yeah, let's just go for the Snarl. They're gonna end up terastizing the Miraidon into potentially just electric. Oh, they go straight fairy, so Behemoth Blade could do some pretty good damage. If we're able to soak up this oh, nice. So we're gonna be able to get off a Snarl. I was worried that maybe Ferrograph was gonna ask me my Rillaboom here and pick up the KO on Rillaboom, but we're gonna be able to get off this Snarl, lower the special attack set of Miraidon and Ferrograph, which will allow my Zacian to hopefully soak up a shot. D-Gleam's gonna fly, that's fine. Rilla is gonna go down here. But now I have Zacian ready to roll. I've got Zacian ready to roll. One blade gets rid of Miraidon here. Okay. Good night. Good night, trainer. I guess they didn't want to play against Zacian. GG's. All right, we got a battle against Matt here. It's going to be Zamazenta and the Miraidon. So terrain is going to be a very important thing here. Rillaboom is going to have to come out here. I'm considering whether or not to bring in a Nileap here. Nileap could be a good Pokemon to maybe just start setting up some coachings here. Because Diancie might be able to outbulk their Zamazenta. Might be able to. You know what? I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to these four. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go for coaching boost, get our attack and defense up, and start going for some Diamond Storms to fish for the defensive boost, and then start landing some body presses across. It's gonna be Shampoo and Whimsicott. Okay. It could be launching a taunt here. I'm just gonna go coaching and I'm gonna go Diamond Storm. Keep it simple. My ally could get taunted, but I don't see why they would specifically taunt. That's perfect. I don't see why they would taunt the Annihilate here, but I could see it happening. No, they should have Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Coach is gonna launch, gonna boost my attack and defense on DIANCIE by 1 stage each. And if we get this little defensive boost here, we're sitting perfectly right now. Diamond Star launches, gonna land onto the Whimsicott. 2 really good damage, but no defensive boost. Okay. Another coaching. Another Diamond Storm. I don't see why not. Shenpao can't really do much up against my DIANCIE here. It can't hit it for super effective at all. The only move that can hit it from neutral is going to be Sacred Sword, if it has it. And they just withdraw Shenpao. That's perfect. That is perfect. Zamasensa? Yeah, Zamasensa. Okay, cool. I could just body press this next turn. Moonblast is going to launch us fine. We're going to be able to soak. They're going to activate Defiant Boost, but we are Choice Scarfed into coaching, so we can't really do anything else. Another coach is going to launch. Now we're sitting at +2 in attack, +2 in defense. We're sitting relatively bulky now. The other thing is that Heavy Slam now can do really good damage. Give me a defensive boost. Come on. I haven't gotten 1 defensive boost yet. And I'm still not going to get it. Okay, I'm still not going to get it. All right. If they bring up Miraidon, I protect and swap in my Rillaboom. Okay. Yep, let's do that. Get rid of their terrain real quick. And then I have Fake Out Pressure for the following turn. Would I want to Fake Out? I could Fake Out the Miraidon and double up into it. You're gonna go Terra Electric here. Because Heavy Slam is launching to DIANCIE. And probably like Electro Drift into the Rillaboom. Oh no, they doubled DIANCIE. Okay. Iron Defense, alright. That's a little scary. Definitely a little scary. I think just Fake Out plus Body Press, right? I could also set up Trick Room. Then you have one more turn of Tailwind. Nah, I don't think I need Trick Room. I just go Fake Out here. Terra Water. Body Press. That swap ruins a lot of things. That swap ruins a lot of things. Because now... Oof. Now I become weak to Electro Drift. Now I become weak to Electro Drift. And that's not what I want. I wanted to get rid of my only weakness to Water Terra here. Fake Out's gonna fight Shenpao. Body Press to Rilla. Okay, that just picks up the 1 hit. Alright. So they decided to leave my DIANCIE alone. Body Press is gonna get rid of you, making this a 1v1. Their Tailwind is up. I could just do this. Do you want to do that? Because Play Rough is going to be the only way I can hit Miraidon. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Do I think I'm just gonna Final Gambit here and protect. He outspeed me. That's insane. You outspeed me. Your choice scarf. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. You outspeeding me is insane, man. Wow. I mean, DIANCIE's gone here. Yeah, the Aegir flies into DIANCIE right here, and that's a KO. Any chance we soak? No chance whatsoever. Oh my goodness, man. And the critical hit. Oh, come on. I thought I had DIANCIE all set up, but no, I guess it threw. Clear Roof does land, but it's not going to kill him right on. That's exactly why I needed that to connect. That's why I wanted the final gambit, so that would be in range of a KO. But unfortunately, it's not. It's going to be Choice Scarf, and it's going to outspeed everybody. GG's. All right, we got a battle against Jesus, and it's going to be Kyogre and Terapagos. 1-1 with the squad so far. Not really showcasing DIANCIE to its fullest potential. Definitely could be doing better. Now, I'm worried about this being a Choice Scarf Kyogre here. Now, Fergraph's definitely gonna come out here, right? Fergraph's just definitely gonna come out here and try to go for Armor Tail, stopping my Grassy Glide and Fake Out. So I don't want to lead you. I'll do this. I'll do this. All right. So a little bit of a rough game last game. Definitely thought I had that game in the bag, but go. Guess not. That swap into Shampoo was really, really good there. All right, Kyogre and Whimsicott. So they're just gonna set up Tailwind, be able to outspeed, do a ton of damage. That's fine. Perfect. Beautiful. Terra Water Chirkrum. And swap in Rilla. Because Final Gambit is not outspeeding here. $156. No, we're not outspeeding here. I think we swap in Rilla just to tank the Water Spout. Yeah, we have to. So we're gonna have to swap out the Annihilate, bring out Rillaboom so that we can tank this Water Spout relatively well. Set up Chirkrum and go from there. Alright. Get a Terra Water so that we can soak this Water Spout with DIANCIE. Set up Chirkrum, and then I would potentially have to swap out. Just in case they have Encore. Just to protect. Just to protect. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting protect, let me tell you. Now they could have Encore, right? Could have Encore. But I feel like a swap into Ferrograph just comes out right now. No Encore, no swap into Ferrograph. All right, lovely. We're gonna be able to do some pretty good damage onto both of these guys. Snarl up, lower their special attack stats, and we should be fine here. The 400 pulse, not gonna do much damage, baby. Let's go. Whimsicott's gonna follow up with the Moonblast, which we're gonna be able to tank, and we're sitting in a wonderful position now. That's what DIANCIE's needed. DIANCIE has needed Chirkrum this whole time. But we have not hit the roll of a +2 in defense. That's what's killing us. We have not got that +2 in defense from a single Diamond Storm. Not a single one. Gonna go for it again. And I'll just go Grass Glide. If they swap in Ferrograph, they swap in Ferrograph. But they don't swap in Ferrograph. Grass Glide does really good damage onto Kyogre. Diamond Storm is going to double connect. Pick up the KO Kyogre. And can we get a +2 defense? Whew, we finally got it after what, like 6 times? After the 3rd game, we finally get 1 +2 in defense, man. That's insane. Moonblast's going to launch into Rilla. We soak. And now we're ready. Now we are ready. Now we can just start body pressing away. Tropicals is one of the Pokemon that's going to be coming out here, which body press is going to be doing super effective damage into. Going to be Shenpao. And if Shenpao is the case, we go body press plus Snow. Ghost Terror could really screw us over here, but it's going to be Protect. Sucker Punch. No. Body press launches. Gonna bring the Shenpao to 0. It's not Focus Sash. Gonna bring it down to 0. Let's go, Diancie. Alright, a much better game for Diancie. A much better game here. Didn't really do too much in the first 2 games, but this one's definitely thriving out here. Definitely thriving out. Death Protect from their end was kind of weird, but hey, it is what it is. Last Pokemon should be the Terapagos, which we should be able to one-tap with a body press here. Yep, Terapagos gonna fly out. And no Ferrograph is really interesting, especially seeing the Rillaboom coming out here. Like no Ferrograph is really interesting, but body press gonna launch. Let's go for a Snarl. They go for Tailwind. They go for Tailwind. No Terra. How much is body press doing with Terra Shell? It's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. Oh, that's a crit. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But Snarl double connects. Gonna lower the special attack set of 2 special attackers. And that's gonna be GG's. Calm Mind. Trick Room should end here. No, we have Overstar Trick Room. And we're back to full HP, baby. Oh no, Trick Room doesn't. Yeah, Trick Room doesn't. So now Tropicals is going to be able to outspeed. They're probably going to Terrasilize here, but 1 body press should be able to do it. And Diancie should be able to soak whatever they have to offer. Yep, there's Terra. Terra Starstorm going to launch, but Diancie, it's got neutral special attack with Tropicals. We should be able to soak here. Unless we get crit. I'm not looking to set up Trick Room, I'm just looking to finish this game off with Diancie, baby. Here's a Terra Starstorm. How much damage is it gonna do? Come on, Diancie. Oh. 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 Please. Knock it off. Literally knock it off. I didn't mean that. Oh, Citrus Berry. Okay. Bye-bye, Citrus Berry. Body press gonna launch. Bye-bye, Terapagos. That's gonna be game. That's gonna be a clean sweep with the Diancie. Diancie putting in work in this match. This time, it definitely put in work. Don't know about what happened in the second game. Don't know what happened there, but it's gonna be game. 2-1 so far. Let's just Diamond Storm this thing down. Let's go for a knockoff, and that's gonna be game. Battle's gonna be canceled. GG's. 2-1 with Diancie. Let's hop into another one. All right, we got a battle against 6v6 Busted, and they've got Mew and Palkia. So I can see screens being set up by the Grimmy as turn 1. And I can also see Mew going for Imprisoned Trick Room. That's a little rough. Definitely a little rough. I think maybe we come out with my boy Samurott. I think we do bring in Samurott. Or we are Clear Amulet though, so I don't really mind it. I could go Samurott or I could go Annihilate, because in this case they go for a Gyarados lead. Get a Defiant Boost and U-turn out into the Mew. Could be nice. It could be nice. I think I'll go this route. I'll go this route. I'll go U-turn and probably Diamond Storm. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm scared about the Mew. The Mew could be really tough to deal with. Imprison Mew is pretty scary. But it can only ever stop one Pokemon, so... We have other Pokemon that can damage it. We have the Samurai and we have the U-turn Annihilate, which can do pretty good damage into it. Alright, let's go. What you got? Fergraph and Rillaboom. Okay, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that whatsoever. They probably want to go Grass Glide to reduce the final Gambit damage, but I'm not going to go for final Gambit. I'm just going to start going for some coachings here. Boost up my attack and defense and go for a Diamond Storm. Not even going to go for Trick Room setup. Don't really need Trick Room right now. And they might just cancel that out too. They could do pretty good damage here with Grassy Glide though. Should be Fake Out, that's fine. We're gonna boost our defense up. That way we can survive a Grassy Glide or a Wood Hammer a lot better. And what's the Fergraph going for? Baton Pass, okay. Baton Pass is okay. Gonna be the Mew. Shiny Mew, okay. Okay, they're not playing. You're not messing about. We'll just do the same thing. Get +2 in attack and go for Diamond Storm. See how much damage we can do. They're probably gonna go for Imprison and they probably have Trick Room, so I'm not even gonna bother setting up Trick Room again, like I said. Just gonna go straight for some damage. But then I'm gonna have to swap out the Annihilate here. I think I'm gonna have to swap out Annihilate, bring in my Samurai. Ooh, but in front of Rillaboom is kind of tough. Samurai in front of Rillaboom is a little bit tough here. Mew's gonna get the Terra into straight Fairy, that's fine. Diamond Storm is gonna be doing neutral damage here no matter what. Another coach is gonna fly, gonna give us another +1 in attack and defense. Grass Pledge. Fire Pledge. You miss. No, you don't miss. That barely does any damage though. But now we're enveloped in a sea of fire. That's not nice. That's nice. And we get the defensive boost, baby. Let's go. Okay. Don't really love the Sea of Fire. DIANCIE doesn't get affected by the Sea of Fire? Ha! Joke's on you, buddy. Joke's on you. Oh no, it does. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. I really thought we did. Why did it come out after Annihilate though? Annihilate came out first and then the DIANCIEs. Oh well. Same play. They're not really threatening me at all. They're not threatening me at all, so we can just continue to go for some coachings. We can go for Diamond Storm, start doing crazy amount of damage, continue to get defensive boost, and then Body Press should be able to sweep the rest of this game here. Because right now we're sitting at +3 on +5 now on defense with this coaching. +3 attack, +5 defense. Go for the Grass Pledge, but we're soaking that really well. And they go for a Calm Mind boost. Wow, we actually tanked that really, really well. Considering it's in grassy terrain. Diamond Storm launches. We say bye-bye to Rillaboom, do really good damage onto the Mew. Can we get a last defensive boost to put us at +6? No, we don't. But one more coaching gets me at +6. One more coaching gets me at +6. And one more coaching should be able to get rid of this Mew. So a really simple battle here. Just coaching my Diancie away, doing a ton of damage here. Let's see if I did some damage. But we're gonna got some leftovers and grassy terrain HP. That's very nice. Who's coming? Is Fergraph coming back, or is it gonna be your Palkia? No, it's gonna be Gyarados. Okay, not bad. Clear Body's gonna help us out, and then Annihilape is gonna get Define activated, but that doesn't really mean much. Let's go for coaching and Diamond Storm. This should pick up a double. We're gonna be at +4 on attack, +6 on defense. As long as we tank whatever Mew has to offer, we're chilling here. Diancie's chilling. And they go Fire Punch into Annihilape. Alright, lovely. A crit may be killed, but they did not get a crit. Diamond Storm is gonna launch. It should pick up a double KO. No, the Mew soaks, but we picked up the one shot on Gyarados, baby. And that's gonna be GG's. That's gonna be GG's. Sea of Fire is gonna continue to chip us up a little bit. Mew's really only got one turn left in it, and Fergraph really can't do much. Sitting at 46 now. We could potentially die out this turn, I think. I could protect. I could protect and swap into someone else. But yeah, let's just do that. Let's bring out Samurai. Let's get Samurai some spotlight here. Samurai can go for a nice ceaseless edge onto the Fergraph and pick up the one shot. Alright, lovely. Lovely doubly. Gonna bring back our Annihilape, bring out Samurai, give it some time to shine here. And they're gonna go for a helping hand boost. So yeah, they really want to get rid of my Diancie. Unless you're going for Dazzling Gleam or something here. No, they go Fire Punch. Okay, cool. Great. Is the Sea of Fire done yet, or are we gonna have to deal with that one more turn? Probably gonna have to deal with it one more turn, right? Yep. One more turn. Poor Samurai just taking some chip damage for no reason. And Diancie is pretty much back at the same HP we were before. Okay. Sea of Fire is finally gone. Grassy Terrain is also gone. And now we just go Diamond Storm plus Ceaseless Edge. And that should be game. That should be GG's. Very well played. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. And that's going to be 3-1. E-Web. It don't matter though. Ooh. Right on cue so that we can KO another double KO with the Diancie. Unless we don't survive Psychic here. Let's go, baby. Diancie, the absolute tank. Diamond Storm gonna double connect into the Fergraph and the Mew, and that's gonna be a clean sweep with the Diancie. I think Diancie picked up all 4 KOs. Yeah, it did. Let's go, baby. GG's. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our Diamond Storm Diancie alongside Hal's Zacian team is complete. Didn't really use Zacian to boost up Diancie's attack set, but we did use the Annihilape with coaching to boost up Diancie and pretty much swept with one of the with that combination in one of those games. But going through 3-1 with the squad, really good. Really good stuff. Diancie just wasn't on my RNG side today. I mean, a 50% chance to get a defensive boost, and I think we got it like 2 times. 1 or 2 times in the 4 matches that we played. So pretty rough stuff from the Diancie. Should have done a little bit better in getting me those boosts and allowing Body Press to have more of a spotlight. But hey, it is what it is. We had some really good games with it and it did pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.